Hey everybody, so I'm just going to do a quick video here on Sushi, and this video is going to be specifically based on retracement levels, and these retracement levels are the levels that we're going to be looking out for if Bitcoin does make a move down to $30,000 or even below, so that we are aware of which levels that we could get bounces from, or which levels that we could accumulate from. I'm not going to be using any patterns or anything else, just specifically it's going to be based upon retracement levels. And the indicators I'm using is the 90 EMA, the 20 EMA, the 50 EMA, and the 200 being the red one. So we're going to pull this up on the daily, and currently as we see, guys, that it was holding the 200 moving average, but right now we are under it. There's still 2 hours left on the daily, so it all depends. We'll see how we react around here. If we close under it, I don't think it'll be a good indication if we do close under it. So what we're going to do here, guys, we're going to pull it up, a retracement on it, all the way from the bottom here to the top, and we'll see areas, possible support areas that acted as support. So as we see here, guys, when Bitcoin did that major dip, what happened was we caught support at the 786. This is an area that we left a big wick on the daily, and we bounced over the 200 EMA. Currently right now, as I mentioned previously, that we are still undecision if we're going to be able to close above it or under it. Doesn't look good at the moment. These are the areas that we can possibly get a move down to. A 786, if we actually hold it right on the dot, is $6.95. We will make a higher low. We can possibly get a decent sized bounce. So that bounce, in my opinion, will roughly come around at $10.23. But if we do get moves all the way down to the $5 mark or the $2, these areas right here, guys, I just want to mention, these are in the worst case scenario. This is like apocalypse. If the worst case scenario ever occurs, we can see these areas. Is it possible? It is possible. Anything is possible. Like if we see right here, guys, we made a dip all the way from $22 to 72,070. That's a 72% dip, all the way from $22 from the top to the bottom right here, which is $6.25 area. After making that dip, we moved up roughly 112%, and this is consistent in a lot of coins, guys. The $13 we caught resistance. If we do come around these areas, if we come to $4.86, that's roughly 64%. If we do come here, it's an 80% dip. I mean, that's just in the worst case scenario. I'm not saying that this is. I'm not saying that any of these things that I'm about to present here, I'm not saying that any of these are going to play out. It all depends on what Bitcoin does. You need to be watching Bitcoin if you're going to be holding this for a long term, or if you're going to be holding for a short term. It all depends on what Bitcoin does, especially in the market that we're in right now. I keep mentioning this, guys. And so these are the areas that could possibly act as support. The lower areas are we could get a lot better bounces off of. We can accumulate around these areas. It all depends on what you want to do, what your trading strategy is. And we'll remove this right here, guys. We'll open it up on the 4 hour. We'll try to get more levels here. We'll run a retracement from the bottom right here to the top right here. We'll see currently actually on the 4 hour it was holding the 0.5. Now it is under. Another area is $9.05. Another area right there being 787. 695, where I have a notification sent, and $6.02. That is where a double bottom will occur. If we do see those areas, there will be a nice move up. But would this move be as significant as the previous bounce? It all depends. It all depends on what Bitcoin is doing, how far the Bitcoin goes, and so these are the areas, guys, that you want to be looking out for. You want to have these on your watch list if this is a coin that you do want to purchase, or if this is a coin that you're interested in, that you do believe in. Also, these are the levels that you want to be looking out for, and possible accumulation areas, or possible dip bounces, oversold bounces. The oversold bounces will act a lot more aggressive around the $6.20 and the $4.90. Lately, what I've been noticing, guys, on the market, that areas that we're getting bounces off of currently right now is we're getting really weak bounces off. I'm not mentioning this previous bounce, but we're getting the bounces are getting weaker and weaker. So if we do come here, is it going to be a bounce with a higher high, or is it going to be a bounce with a higher lower high? So these are one things that you need to be keep in mind, guys. And the area, as I mentioned in my previous videos, I keep mentioning this BTC USDT. You need to be looking at seeing what BTC is doing. Right now we have it popped up in the 4 hours. Is it going to come down here? Is it going to act as support? Is the $33,000 level, is it going to act as support, or are we going to break down and test double bottom at 30,000 or even lower to 28 or 26? And if we do hold these levels, can we get a nice bounce up to the top of the range? And if that does occur, we will be getting a nice move on alts. So the previous levels that I mentioned, or even the current levels right now, if we do start making a move up from here, can bring up the prices and lots of alts. So what you want to be looking for on dips, guys, you want to be paying attention to large caps. Usually with coins with that have a use case, not just any random coin. You want to be looking at mid to large caps that you can possibly accumulate at a lower price. I believe these coins will be the ones that will recover faster than the small cap coins. So yeah, guys, so the areas that we are going to be looking for on Sushi is $2.47. These are the worst case scenarios. $4.86. These are the worst case scenarios. $6.20, $6.95, $7.87. Also the $9, the $10 area. Possibly we can get a move up if Bitcoin starts moving up. We can get a nice bounce from here, but it all depends on what Bitcoin does. So if you're right now trading in the market, or if you're investing or trying to get in, you need to be watching Bitcoin. I can't stress it enough that that's one thing that needs to be happening. And also, guys, if you guys that's about it. I'm just gonna keep it really short and simple. If you guys did enjoy the video, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye bye.